The Federal Aviation Administration reports an increased number of cases of lasers being pointed right at aircraft. Now, a person convicted of doing this can be fined up to $250,000 and sentenced to up to 5 years in prison.
ABC 3340's Valerie Bell is near the Birmingham Shuttlesworth International Airport. And Valerie, these actions have serious consequences with good reason.
Pam and Muriel, it's a federal offense. Now, I'm going to demonstrate with this toy airplane. You can see when the laser is pointed into the airplane, it can cause the pilot to temporarily go blind. Now, usually at that point, the plane is low enough to the ground, meaning autopilot is off. The last thing a pilot needs is to lose their eyesight when preparing to land.
If you're doing it, stop. You're putting hundreds of people's lives at risk by doing something that's very careless and reckless to endanger people's lives.
That's the message from pilots when it comes to lasers being pointed at planes. It's no joke. It can cause the pilot to go blind for 10 to 15 seconds.
And if you're flying at night, your eyes have already acclimated to the dark. It's a surprise to get a flash of light in your eye. It's like getting a flash bulb from a camera.
In the first 2 months of this year, airports in Alabama have reported 9 incidents. In fact, Bo Andrews, CEO of Southern Sky Aviation, tells me reports of laser activity forced him to change his approach while landing in Birmingham last week.
You know, it can do damage and kill people.
Andrews has 32 years in the cockpit. Fortunately, he hasn't experienced this firsthand. However, another pilot, Rick MAHONEY, says in his 18 years flying, it's happened to him 4 to 5 times.
It does kind of fill the cockpit with light, so you have to really be paying attention to where it's coming from to keep your direct stare away from where the light is coming from.
Those lasers are fun to play with. I have one I play with my dogs with, but don't shoot them up at airplanes. That's the equivalent of shooting that one with a gun.
Now, just last year, there were close to 10,000 reports of laser incidents nationwide. 68 of those were in Alabama. Live in Birmingham, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 News.